Hey there, welcome to my channel. So when I was traveling through Europe in 2019, I met this random girl and we became friends. And she told me all about her life in New Zealand and how beautiful it is. And I was like, oh, New Zealand, that's so far away. Maybe one day I will visit. And then she said something that really shocked me. She said, you should come visit me in New Zealand. And I was like, huh? You sure? How would I get there? And she said, well, you can just hop on a plane. And then it hit me. Planes are actually quite affordable these days, if you book in advance. So I was like, yes, I am coming. And that's how I ended up in New Zealand. I spent 3 weeks exploring the country, and it was amazing. I love hiking, and the best place to do that is Fiordland National Park, because it has the most beautiful landscapes. The mountains were just towering over me, and I felt so small, but at the same time, I felt so free and alive. It was just me, my backpack, and the wilderness, and I loved every minute of it. One of my favorite places in New Zealand is Rotorua. It's a small town in the middle of nowhere, but what makes it special is that it's home to a Maori cultural experience called Mitai. I got to learn about the history and culture of the Maori people, and I even got to try some traditional food like hangi. Hangi is a type of food that's cooked underground using hot stones. It's usually made with pork, beef, or mutton, but I went for the vegetarian option, and let me tell you, it was delicious. The flavors were so rich and intense. I could barely see the pieces of pumpkin and potato. They were so tender. And the sauces were just incredible. One was a peanut sauce, and the other one was a pumpkin and kumara sauce. I couldn't stop eating. It was so good. Another thing I loved about Rotorua was the mud pools. They were so relaxing and rejuvenating. I felt like I was in a natural spa. The water was warm, and the mud was so thick and creamy. It was like a mask. I also loved seeing all the different colors of the pools. Some were blue, some were green, some were brown. It was like a rainbow. And of course, I couldn't forget about the adventure capital of New Zealand, Queenstown. I went bungee jumping, whitewater rafting, and skydiving. The bungee jump was definitely the scariest, but also the most exhilarating. The wind was whipping through my hair, and the water was freezing cold, but I felt like I could fly. Whitewater rafting was also so much fun. The water was freezing cold, but the adrenaline rush was worth it. And then there was skydiving. I've always wanted to do this, and I'm so glad I finally did it. The views of Queenstown and the surrounding mountains were breathtaking. I felt like I was on top of the world. Overall, my trip to New Zealand was an amazing experience. I loved the friendly people, the stunning landscapes, and the adventurous activities. I hope to go back one day and explore more of this beautiful country. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.